Good morning, hello friends. Okay, this is Billy from kind of the future. It's the next morning and I'm fresh from the shower, and I just wanted to give this vlog an intro really, as it's part 2 of obviously the previous one, and this is now the little cabin tour once I've unpacked. It's 5:45 and I've been up since 5, thought I'd jump in the shower. I don't actually have to be in work till 7:30, but sleep was eluding me as ever, but I did get a few hours as I was quite exhausted yesterday, but here it goes. I have just washed my hair for the first time with the I think you pronounce it shampoo, the shampoo and conditioner that I show in this vlog. I think I talked about the serum previously that I bought just because it was all over social media. I don't normally do that, but I'm really wanting to grow my hair and get the strength back, and it did not feel good. I don't know if anybody's used it out there, let me know if you have a different opinion, but I couldn't even brush my hair even though I've just used the conditioner. It was really difficult, and the shampoo felt strange, like quite dry to use. Yeah, so that's an update on the shampoo. And of course I'm still not happy with the colour that the girl did. If anyone saw that vlog, I spent 3 years growing out my blonde, discussed going brunette, and then without my knowledge she put blonde highlights in along with the dark patches. So all the things that I asked for not to be like stripy and blonde, it is. So that's a little bugbear of mine, and I can see the strawberry blonde just shining with this overhead light, but that's what we're working with. Still very much going to enjoy these portals this morning. We are arriving in Norway today, so there's not any internet signal, but the views will make up for it. So enjoy my cabin tour and I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, so I've just opened my largest suitcase. Not delightfully packed, but enough. So I'm just going to tell you what my favourite thing is for packing. If I can do this one-handed, I don't think I can, bear with. So always pack an additional backpack, because especially this new one that I have here for my tech and things is going to be a tech bag, so it's got all my electricals in it. So if we're going ashore, an extra backpack is always a great shout, as is a tote bag. My tote bag comes with a lot of noodles this time because I still had some left over from my last contract, and I thought it's emergency food group to have in the cabin. So I do have some additional toiletries and things that I put in here because they couldn't all fit in my small case. So Shein, whenever I order things that come with little plastic bags, I use them for any toiletries that may leak. I have a coffee that I've never had before, but I just thought I want to have some coffee in the cabin, so I brought that with me, and like I say, additional toiletries that did not fit, but I have my own hand soap. I did bring my protein shakes with me this time. I said I'm really going to try and be good, so I have, I think, 5 with me. There's 4 here, and then a couple one in another case. I've been carrying these for the past 3 contracts, not taking them out to pack it yet, so I'm hoping to start being better. And then what I was going to show you is packing cubes, but I realise I think the majority of them might be under this side. If you've not travelled with packing cubes, they are genius. Like literally the easiest thing to pop your clothes so that you can just have it organised. So I have underwear, sportswear, day-to-day clothes, a few different kind of day-to-day clothes, and I think this one's like pyjamas and additional bits. So I mean, you could buy 2 packs or lots of them, whatever you need. They just make life so much easier. So if the cabin is sometimes smaller than this, I just leave them in the cube in a drawer, and then I just know it's easy to pack back in, or I know where everything is. And this is makeup. So I had nowhere to put that in the end as I was packing, so it got squeezed in with all this stuff. So packing cubes is why I came on right now, but yeah, I've got a situation to sort out, so I'll see you in a moment. Okay then, so haven't got much further, just got some toiletries out, but just before my battery dies, I'm going to just show you my new backpack. I probably showed it at some point before, and this is on like the full like extended situation because I have a lot of stuff that I ended up just shoveling in here, but I bought it because it would make a good, just like a carry-on if I was to fly somewhere, not obviously on a contract. But it has this middle section which I've got these little like wash bags, I guess, but I've managed to put all my cables and hard drives and things in there, and then just like the makeup bag that I just showed you, this one a bit larger, has, I do it left-handed, a couple of cups that I took from the hotel because I didn't know if I'd have any in my cabin. Busted. My hairdryer and straighteners and a toothbrush. So I just thought that was really just a handy way of putting the electrical expensive things all in kind of like a safe place in this middle part that extends. And then there's also a padded back, so I had the laptop in the back here, and then in the front section I had my iPad. So there's just like so many pockets, and do you know what, even when it was full and heavy it was really manageable. So it does obviously squish down, but when I was in desperate need because I just had like extra things, like I picked out the water from the hotel, I'd forgotten because I was doing my sister's nails before I came out. I didn't have anywhere to put these because they're already out, so I just put them in, so it just came in so handy. And my shaker, because obviously I'm going to be doing those protein shakes. So I just wanted to really show you the versatility of this new bag, also with this new tech situation. All Shein, very cheap, really affordable, including this little gadget that I bought, which managed to bring my additional Starbucks Stanley cup like attached to the side. I'm sure I'll insert a picture of that at some point, but it was literally anything to get here organized and cheap. So that's where we're at, and now I'm going to unpack. See you guys on the flip side. Okay, I am getting there. Still got a nice little sailing going on. It's only been about half an hour, but 2 cases are practically empty. And another good thing about this trio set, because obviously they're different sizes, this is empty and it's going inside this empty one. I just haven't done toiletries out of there, but at least space saving wise I can either put all 3 together or 2 together and then just pop them in the corner. So nice and neat. If I had 2 large cases the same size, yes, it might be easier to fly rather than having these 2 small ones, but this works too. Hello friends. Yeah. What is going on right now? It is 6:30 and our clocks go forward this evening, so I've already put my clock forward now. I know there's some people that don't do that way, but it goes forward at 2 AM, so I'll be asleep by then. So it's now 7:30 for me, and I've literally just sat down and put my original clothes on because I'm going to go and get some water. But I thought I'd just flip you around, show you the progress I've made setting up the cabin, and what I'll be doing for the rest of the evening. So I'm gonna turn you around, so see you on the flip side. Okay, so here goes, starting right by the cabin door again. Have a few of my hoodies here and my work jacket up the corner. Unfortunately, my well-pressed uniform is now creased and I don't have many hangers, so I've just put what I can up for now. And then this bottom section has my emptied and compressed now new backpack, my traveling outside backpack, my little, it's not actually a fanny pack, it's just that kind of shape, but it's like a little handbag thing just for going ashore. And then my actual handbag is gonna just sit in here as well. Other side, a little bit more creased uniform. If my sister watches this, she dutifully ironed these for me. She surprised me when I got that. I'm so sorry that they've managed to become that creased. But yep, that is the only shoes that I bought. 3 pairs of work shoes, my Skechers and my Birkenstock, so I've not got much for going ashore. But here is the finished cabin. So I've just hung my uniform on here for tomorrow. Got my smellies here, and this is a new thing that I picked up on Amazon. I think it's like £10 or £15, but I like a little speaker for the cabin. I thought it was quite a good idea. I have a few bits and pieces I want to take to my office, you know, hand sanitizer, lip oil, I'd say mints, but they're orange, Tic Tacs, that's it. Tissue, glasses, wipes, blue light glasses, a couple of pens. This is my other uniform. I've not yet, the white one that's hanging up, I've yet to put those on, and a few bits of essentials. And then this is the mother load, just on the case was so heavy. Everything from my protein shakes, a couple of juices in case I get bored of water, my mug for coffees, gummies. These are my mum's if anyone's been around long enough. Turmeric, obviously good for shrinking cancers. It was unfortunately too late for her, but I'm really a firm believer in things like turmeric. I have some spiced turmeric teas here as well. I also have senna tea. This is from the Philippines. It's a godsend. I have some honey. This was a gift from my mum her last Christmas, so I have that with me. A couple of coffees I was gifted on my last contract, which is exciting, and of course my emergency noodle stash. So, oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned pain relief. These are obviously larger than life. We don't get this kind of thing in the UK. These are from when I was in the States on my last contract. Don't worry, I take them in regulation, like not very often, but I just bring them because 5 months, you never know. What did we get to? A nice tidy couch. Not sure why she's left, or he's left, I didn't see the cabin steward, extra towels and a pillowcase there, but that's what's happening. And my tidy bed, apart from where my butt's just been. So 2 cases. I said I put the 2 larger ones, or the middle one inside the large one here, and there's got quite a lot of toiletries there that I'm undecided about, so I've left that. My I haven't really had a lamp like this before. I won't be using it, so I've shoved it up the side. My radio for work, my hairdryer and straighteners, and makeup, but I thought as it all matched, definitely just tripped over my own foot. Safety first. Don't reverse without looking. Yeah, I thought that looked cute, so I put all the pink together. My pajamas for very shortly, and I did treat myself this leave to a new iPad case because mine was all ratty around the edges, and obviously it's to keep this nice and neat, and this was just filthy where obviously you fold it and sit it on things. So little Amazon jobby. Oh, it's me. So this is going to come in handy. I have actually just paid for internet for a week because I'm gonna watch some TV and chill out. I think I needed it. Underneath here I do have some extra noodles but they wouldn't all fit on my shelf, and I thought it looked a bit unsightly, so I kind of shoved them under there. A couple of bits in my drawer, so obviously tissues, lash serum, really trying to grow my lashes out, they're doing quite well. And I think I've talked about this before, this Emma Hardy lip seal, is it? It's amazing. I put it on morning and evening. I just don't have extras. I normally have a few, but I obviously just run out. It is about £15, but it does last a long time, and it's really hydrating. Night guard. I only have one for my top teeth, and it's only since Mum took ill that my teeth and my jaw has been really bad. So I have had Botox in my jaw, and it does relax it, but my teeth are just taking all my stress levels at the minute. I've had case for when obviously I'm not watching her, and then a few essentials on the bedside. So I have my watch on charge, my Starbucks Stanley that I'm about to fill up with some more water over at the station, my little night bear that's keeping me, well, it's on guard at the moment, and I'll snuggle him in the evening, keeps me safe, some more tissues, and this little beauty. I think this was about £15 a few years ago on Amazon, but it's just really helpful because it has USB and USB-C as well as the British 3-point plug, because we don't always have a British plug socket like this, so I bring other adapters, but it's quite handy. And it's never normally this close to the bed, so I'm very lucky that I'll be able to charge things up as I watch my iPad in the evening, and then obviously unplug it through the night so there's no mishaps. Just run you back to the bathroom, as I have put a few things out. Obviously I have like 5 months worth of stuff, so I just put a couple of bits out, stuff I'm excited to use. This, I was just bombarded on social media by this, and I've been using the oil serum for my hair, so I'm excited to use the shampoo and conditioner. This is what they use in a couple of salons I've been to, and it's really nice, Kevin Murphy, so I'm excited to try that like at home, shall we say. This I was suckered into in, I don't know, is it, I want to say, I'm gonna get the wrong one, does it say on here? No, it was either Home Bargain or B&M. Little watermelon mango, I thought that sounded very tasty, and then this popped up on my Boots shopping list. I was like, yes please, so happy. I mean, fake it till you make it. And this was also from whatever shop that was from, just a little hand wash situation, and a loofah because, well, I think that's self-explanatory. I've gone back to Clinique. I've not used it for a long time, but I used it when I was at university and I liked it, so I kind of split between Charlotte Tilbury and Clinique. I've been Charlotte Tilbury for quite a while now. I've got a little refill for the eye cream, but I've also been using these vitamin C from Boots. They're very good and rather affordable. But when I was in whatever store that was, I got these. So I've got a face serum and an eye serum. They were really cheap. Hoping that they're any good because, well, it's your face. It has to. Yeah, I mean, everything from heat protection, dry shampoo, sunscreen, after sun, teeth health. This I was gifted from Holly on my last contract, Bath and Body Works, Chef's Kiss, and of course keep your face looking young with some Factor 50. So that's about where we are at. I've got a load of face masks and eye patches here. This is another bottle of the hair growing serum I was just talking about. Never leave home without your Tide pen, especially when you wear a white uniform, and cuticle oil pen. They've given me a lot of laundry chits. I don't know how much laundry they think I'm going to make, but that's how we do our uniform on board. And I do need to remove the hair from my princess brush. I think that is where we're at. That was a very big room tour. Feels about 9 minutes I've just talked for. Sorry about that. Might be a vlog on its own. We've still got some land out there, and I'm sure we've got plenty of adventures ahead. So see you guys on the flip side. So here's what I realised I didn't show you because I didn't look myself, to be honest. So inside this cupboard looks like I've been left a few supplies. Obviously you've seen I've already brought my own coffee with me, but there's some condiments and coffee there, as well as a safe. Not sure why they're keeping elastic bands safe, but that's what's happening. And then, oops, very loud, sorry. Just below that, the other cupboard here is a mini fridge. Now, being vegetarian on board, I did bring a few supplies. Chocolate I've not eaten in over a month, so I've had these left over from Easter and I'm still trying to be good, so I thought I'd bring them with me and see how long they can last. Obviously that water I showed you from the hotel, and some little veggie nibbles just to get me by when I first get on board, because until I sort out my food situation, I always like to have something on hand. I have already made my first shake of the contract, so hopefully that's going to go well. And then I think I said yesterday, the little bits of stuff I'm going to take it to my office. About to spray some perfume and head out of the door.